Hey everyone, I wanted to share a quick tip with you all today, and it's one that I've recently discovered. I have a paint pot, and I love the MAC paint pots. This is a MAC paint pot in soft ochre, and as you can tell, it is really well loved. I've actually hit pan on it, and I love this paint pot. However, it started to dry out, and instead of just throwing it away, I was like, what can I do to still use it and get the longevity out of this paint pot back, as much as I can, because I love that color. I love it for bases, and I really just didn't want to throw it out. So I decided to play around with some different ideas, and I had come up with this one the other day. I tried it, and it seemed to work really well. And it is Vaseline. And as many of you may know, Vaseline can be used for many, many things. There's lots of videos on all the different uses of it. And I use it every day. I use it like if I have dry patches. There's several different reasons that you can use Vaseline. And so I took a little bit just on my finger, very thin layer. I mean, not that much at all. And I took it and I just worked it right around the edges just a little bit, just to kind of warm it up. And man, what the difference that it made. I mean, I'm serious. Like my paint, I don't know about everyone else's, but my paint pot was so dry, I could not even get it out of the jar. And it made it kind of where I dreaded using it because I just found it so hard to work with, so hard to blend out. So when I did that, it was just like, because I could get it out of the jar without, it being so hard to blend and so tacky. So this just made it really creamy again. And if you use just a small amount, it doesn't change the consistency of it. And as you can see, I mean, it really dries. So it's not going to affect your shadow. Your shadow is not going to move around. I think that is the key. If you use too much Vaseline, if you put like a whole glob in there, I could see where it would really change the consistency of the paint pot. And then you would be defeating your purpose. A paint pot is kind of to add more pigment and you don't want it moving around your shadow. So just a little bit, a dab will do you, just a tiny film on your finger, rub it in, and then just, put it on your lid or wherever, and it should make it blend so much better. So that is my tip for, making your paint pots last longer once they've dried out and making it easier for you to use. And my very last tip with Vaseline, I figured I would throw it in here while I'm on the subject of it, is I've actually recently started using it for my eyebrows. And I know many people love to use like brow gel or clear mascara, and I was using clear mascara. But I ran out, I didn't have either, and I decided to use Vaseline one day. And I've actually found I prefer it better. It's cheaper. You get a lot more, for your money. It lasts you forever. So I just, once again, very little amount, and I just take it and just smooth over my eyebrow. And you can do it with your fingers. If you have really, fairly groomed thin eyebrows, as I do, you could probably just do that. But if they're a little bit more arched or whatever, you may want to take a brow brush and just brush over them. You can do that. And to me, it works. And it's a lot, better sometimes than having to find, a brow gel or whatever. And I like the clear mascaras, but I run out of them fast, and they kind of get like nasty, and just kind of whatever. So if you are out of those options, try Vaseline. But I hope you are all having a good weekend. And if you have any other tips with paint pots, let me know. Put them in the comment below, because I would love to know, because I keep my paint pots until they're completely gone because I love them so much. And, I'm sure you all have heard of 10 different ways to use Vaseline. It's so multi-purpose. It's a great thing to have in your bathroom. If you don't have some, go pick it up. You can do so much with it. But I hope you're all having a great weekend. Comment, subscribe, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.